Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
And welcome to the Rocket Right Show. We're so glad that you could join us. We are coming to you from the Partners One studio, and we're so thankful that they have sponsored our studio and all of our guests for the last year. So we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary on TV, our 6th anniversary on radio, and we are so glad that you could be a part of our show and meet some of the really cool and amazing people that we get to meet each and every day. And so we are excited to bring today's show to you. You know, later in the show, we're going to be talking about travel. We're all thinking about travel. Here we are. You know, it's July. That's what we want to do. We want to think about where can I go? What can I do? And we're going to have Kathy Pickrell. She's come back, and she's going to tell us some places to go, places on a budget, places for couples, and places to go with your family. And it's going to be a lot of fun thinking about that. And then we're going to have Emma Benoit and Greg DeSherry. They're going to be talking about something that you really need to look more into, and that is My Ascension. And My Ascension is a documentary movie about Emma Benoit and her really now complete decision to help people who need some support with mental difficulties as well as suicide prevention. And when you meet her, you're going to be extraordinarily inspired by her story. And it's been made into a documentary movie, and her producer, Greg DeSherry, is here. And before they come on, we have our friend returning, our Partners One fellow member, Brad Owens with Rocket Auto Sales Service and Collision. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me again.
So I had to wrestle you to come back because...
Not quite. Not quite.
Did you really wrestle him?
I'm really teasing. I got to tell you something.
Arm wrestle,
I wanted Brad Owens to come back on the show because I want to give him a personal endorsement. I had a used car that needed to be sold. It was not in the best condition. It certainly had been really well used and well loved. And I contacted Brad. I was dreading the whole car sales, car buying experience. And I got to tell you that Brad had me taken care of with an offer to buy the car, and had me in and out in 15 minutes and gave me more than a fair price for the car. So thank you so much, because I'm personally endorsing you and your business, Rocket Auto Collision Sales and Service, located on Jefferson Highway near Parkview Baptist, if you're familiar with the Baton Rouge area. But people can also buy from you even if they're not in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, so we support up to about 150 miles surrounding Baton Rouge area where people will travel to come purchase or sell vehicles to us, collision and service. So
I did not have to post this car on Facebook. I did not have to do anything but have the car cleaned. And you and your staff, I mean, were so quick and so professional and did such a great job. I walked out with a check in 15 minutes.
Well, thank you so much for
Y'all don't
allowing
play
us
business.
the opportunity.
Y'all do business.
That's correct.
And so it was a huge relief to me. And it saved me money in insurance and everything else, because now it's off my insurance policy.
Yeah, we try and make car buying, car owning, and car selling as easy as possible.
So you had come before, and we were talking at that time that there could be a shortage of cars.
Correct, yeah.
And now there is a shortage of cars.
There totally
So tell us
is,
a little bit about what's happening in this car buying market. Buying, selling,
Yeah,
whatever.
because it is crazy.
Yeah.
You drive by a car like that.
They're
It's normally
empty.
packed with
Right.
cars, and there's few cars on it. And I've heard it's even, it's in the rental market too. It's hard to rent a car in some places because
Exactly.
they're volume is also down.
Correct. So exactly like you said, we talked about it last time where the market has just gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, a lot like the housing market. But it's a good time to be a buyer and a seller because as a seller, you're going to get more for your vehicle than you would at any other time. And if you are, say you were upside down or anything in your vehicle, you can now get out from under it and get in a vehicle at these super low interest rates. I mean, we're getting as low as 2.99% on used vehicles, which is just unheard of in the market. So if you can get out of that 15, 20, 22, 25% interest on a vehicle, get yourself out of it, trade it into something with 2.99%, it kind of works all around. So it's been a curse and a blessing once we figured out how we can help our customers.
And you sell a lot of cars every month.
We sell between 40 and 50 cars a month.
Which is fantastic.
Which is for a lot my size and everything we do, but we're totally happy at that level. So
I understand that car prices are up 30%, and it's mainly because the computer chips are not readily available because of
correct.
COVID. So the used cars are already here.
Yeah, the used cars are here, and while the prices are higher than they are usually, the interest rates are so low and your trade-in's worth so much that it's really helping a lot of people get out of scenarios where they might have been in a credit scenario where they couldn't get a good interest rate, and we're able to help you with your credit, get you a good low interest rate, get you out of your vehicle and into something nicer and newer, and that's our goal.
So you're doing financing as well?
Correct.
So if somebody comes and they're looking for a car, does it matter what type of car they get? It can be any used car, you can finance anything? We have
small mini convertibles all the way to big diesel trucks, everything in between, and we can get you financed on any of them.
Wow, that's a great help. And we were talking about a few moments ago about how when you go to a car dealership, sometimes they keep you there for hours while you try to negotiate
and who
your
wants
deal.
that experience?
Nobody. I hate that. And whenever I've gone to buy a car, even when I know exactly what I want on the lot, found it on the internet, have every possible discount, it still takes hours and hours. And that's not what you do at Rocket Auto.
Not at all. I mean, we try and make the car buying and ownership experience as easy as possible because we can help you from A to Z, purchasing it, maintaining it, servicing it. If you happen to get in an accident, we can help you there too. So just making the car buying and ownership experience easy is our goal.
So as far as the service goes, are you doing basic service, or tell us a little bit about some of the services you offer if somebody says, I just need to get an oil change or I need to have my AC checked?
Exactly. We do all of that. We pre-inspect all of our used vehicles. They go through the service department. But yeah, if you're just a customer and you didn't buy a car from us and you don't want to pay those high dealership prices, we're a great alternative to go to. All our guys are ASE certified. We're a AAA shop. You can pay on partners if you're a partners member. So there's a lot of value in using your partners' dollars to keep your vehicles maintained, even your company's vehicles. Say you have 5, 6, 7 company vehicles where you're not having to spend that cash out of pocket. You can pay partners for it.
I'd never thought about that. And for people who don't know, Partners One is better barter for Baton Rouge. It's about 1,000 businesses that barter. We are Partners One members, and we have absolutely benefited in so many ways, from eating out to car repair to dentist to anything and everything. And that's how we met you.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes. And so that was a benefit. So if somebody has a little fender bender, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens, and especially
with all this rain.
And in Baton Rouge, there's a lot of fender benders, and so we can do customer pay, partners, insurance, even fleet repair for big companies. So we do it all. Anything automotive you need, Rocket Auto's got you.
So people might not realize that as they're driving by your location.
And talk about the location.
Yes.
Yes, so we're on Jefferson Highway, right down the street from Parkview Baptist. If you know where that is, on the corner of Airline and Jefferson, and right next door to Tremonti's Meat and Seafood. We've been there for over 25 years, so if you haven't seen us...
Were you born there then?
I was not. I'm 30, so was not born there. But I did go to Parkview right down the street.
Yes.
Dad would make me walk to the shop, go sweep floors before we left for the end of the day, so I did grow up there.
Yeah. You did. Well, my son actually went to Parkview for a number of years, and
Yeah.
that's a great area. And it's right off of Airline Highway, which everybody knows where Airline near Seagan is.
Yeah, we're
You know.
right. I mean, Jefferson's right across the street from that. So we're central to Denham, Prairieville, Hammond. It's just easily accessible. Plaquemine across the river, Lafayette. So we're able to service a lot of customers in a very broad area and help a lot of people out. So
And so somebody doesn't have to be from Baton Rouge to come buy a car, sell a car, or whatever. I think it would be worth the drive.
we sell. It's funny, like 8% of all our sales are from Mississippi. It's just one of those things.
You hear
we
that,
just have a big Mississippi market. So, but so it's
Well,
nice to be able
especially
to do
being
that.
that they're hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, they're going to look further than in their backyard because their backyard might only have a few.
Yeah, if
a
you
few
know
cars
exactly what
available.
you want, you do have to look a little bit further than usual for that. And being a certified dealership and AAA shop, it does help us and gives us that kind of recognition of a brand that's going to take care of you.
So what are the cars that are most in demand right now, the used cars? Would it be like Honda, Toyota? Are there any particular ones that you're seeing more of a trend right now?
If I could get my hands on about 20 to 30 Camaros or any
Really?
sports cars,
Really?
sports cars are super hot right now.
And why do you think that is?
It's everybody wants one. I mean, whether you're 16 to 30, 40, 50, I mean, everyone has that time in their life where they're like, man, I'd love to have a sports car, a second car, things like that. So if I can get my hands on a bunch of those, I would.
Okay, so if you got a used sports car sitting around,
Bring it to
Might
me.
be-
We'll get you out in 15 minutes with a check.
that's right. Well, tell people how they can see your inventory. We only have a little less than a minute. How can people find you, get in touch with you, and see what you got?
Well, look, we're huge on Facebook, and you can go to rocketautobr.com as our website, or just type in Rocket Auto into Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're even on TikTok now.
You're
Apparently, the
TikToking.
kids-
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
they've got us in the TikTok. So we're all over the internet. Pretty easy to find us, and you can just come on by, give us a call, or message us through Facebook or our website.
Well, Brad Owens, we're so glad to do business with you. I personally
you.
endorse them. I can highly recommend them, and I'll even give you a cell number if they don't pick up the phone. So thank you, and we'll be right back with Emma Benoit and Greg DeSherry talking about My Ascension.
Thank you.